Hi my lovely friends, welcome to my channel Creative Art. I am Nilima and today we are going to make this beautiful geode art using resin and different pigments. So friends, do watch the complete video to make it yourself and do subscribe my channel friends for more creative art painting videos, and do press the bell icon to get notification for each video I post every week. All the materials needed to make this beautiful resin geode art are mentioned in the description box below with their links from where you can also buy them. So let's quickly check out all the materials now friends. So let's check out what we have got in this packaging. First of all, we have received the Expo Art resin. So this is the clear resin and this one is the clear hardener. This is a packaging of 425 grams and they have given it food grade once fully cured. That means you can use this resin for making tray, for making coasters, for making plates, or even decorative cake tray. Next, for colors, they have released resin pigments. You can also use acrylic color, alcohol ink, or different combination of color and glitters with Expo Resin Art, but the best thing to use will be resin pigments, and it is always advised to use resin pigments if you're a beginner. So we have got here three colors. The first one is ultra white, the second one is cobalt blue, and the third one is gold. So as I said, other than the resin pigments and colors, you can also use glitters. So here we have got some mica powder. So this is something new for me, so let's try it out. And we have got here a few shiny crystals. So this is the large size and this one is the medium size. Both are in 100-gram packaging. So this is all what we have received from ItsyBitsy. So other than that, we are going to need a base, and for my base I'm going to use a small wooden plank of 15 into 15 centimeter. If it is your first try, it would be best to use a smaller base for your first use. Other than that, we're going to need few cups and ice cream sticks. And I'm also going to make use of my wonderful glitter collection. I just love using glitter in resin art, and I have got so many variety of colors, and my rubber hand gloves. So let's start the video now friends. Now first of all, let's start by preparing our base, and for that I'm going to use the mixed media paste, which is 2-in-1 gesso and modeling paste. So here I have already taken some of my paste. I'll mix it with a little bit of water. Mix it very nicely as the paste is quite thick. And then using a flathead brush, apply it on the wooden plank or the MDF board or the plywood you're planning to do resin art. I will do the same on the sides also. Now we will let it get dry for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Now after 15-20 minutes, our base is completely dry, and I have also done some marking and planning what I want to make. So now friends, using a masking tape, I'm going to secure the sides of the wooden plank. I'm doing this because I want to keep the sides fresh, as well as I don't want any extra resin to pour off the sides. If you like the edges to have a clean finishing, you can avoid using masking tape, but if it is your first time doing resin, masking tape can be really handy and helpful. Now I have finally sealed all the four sides using masking tape, and this is how it looks. So this will help the resin not to flow out and keep it in place. So before we start our next step, which is mixing of resin, I'm going to use this mixed media paste and I'm going to place it on the part where I do want to place the stones. This step is not a compulsion step, but I thought that I do want to place the stones in some shape or standing formation. So I do need something as a support for them to stick right where I want it. So I'm just going to place a little bit in this way. So here we have it. And then I'm going to use the large size stones, and I have already separated the largest size of stones from the box. For the edgings, I'm going to place medium size. For the corner, I want this one to be standing in this way. You can also do this part with the help of a tweezer. Okay, so I like the formation of rocks we have done here, but you can clearly see some of the mixed media paste. So now I'm going to use the small stones to fill in the gaps so that the mixed media paste would not be visible. Now let this part get dry. Until that, let's start preparing for the resin. So now friends, let's start preparing for the resin. So here we have clear resin, and this is resin hardener. I have already read all the instructions which are given on the back side of the bottle, and this is really very important before you start your resin art. The mixing ratio for the resin and hardener from the little birdie is 2 parts of a resin in 1 part of hardener. And we have to do the measurement according to the volume. That means you can easily use a cup or spoon like this one for measurement. This time I'm going to use a art spoon. So now in a plastic spoon, I'm going to add 2 spoons of clear resin. I'll scoop out everything. And then start pouring 1 spoon of hardener. So this is the resin hardener. I'll add complete 1 spoon. Clean the spoon very neatly. And then using an ice cream stick, I'm going to give it a very nice mix. After mixing the resin for 5 to 10 minutes, the resin is still clear, and this is how it looks. So let's start dividing it in different cups, as we have planned to use different type of materials to mix with it. So first of all, I'm going to take just a little bit in a separate cup and mix my first pigment, which is a resin pigment ultra white. Now we are just going to need this much amount would be enough. Using an ice cream stick, give it a very nice mix. I'll close the cap, and I'm going to pour it in the stone part and fill it up with the medium sized stones. I'm doing this because I want a very clear visibility of stones. So now I'll pour it. Just a little amount should be enough. And then I'm going to use the agate crystals medium size and gently place them on resin. I want them to take their own size. And now I'll start the formation to put all the stones in a line. When you do this kind of formation, few stones may stick with your resin, few may not. So you may have to pour 1 more layer of clear resin to keep the formation right to the place. Now again, in a cup, I'm going to take just a little amount of resin. And I'm going to add our next item, which is a mica powder coral crush. Even this is a sealing pack. And I think I'm going to use a lot because I just love this kind of glittering things. Mix it in the cup. Let's see what happens. I think I did add a lot of amount because this consistency has got a little thick as compared to the resin we did add. But the color is so beautiful. So I'm going to add it right after the rocks. Still have some remaining, and this time I'm going to add some glitters. These are almost the same color glitters as the mica, but these looks much prettier. I'll pour it using Still have a little bit remaining. Then I'm planning to add a little bit of gold. So gold will be good. These are gold glitters, as well as I would love to add a little bit of gold pigment with the glitters. I think this much would be enough. Mix it well. Again, using an ice cream stick, I'll start pouring it. I'm also planning to have gold across this line. After you see that this part is a bit dry, the stones, you can add a little bit of clear resin all over the stones so that they can clearly mix and stick together. Next we have this part, which is a bit empty for now. And now finally I'm going to add white resin in this line, in this way. And I have mixed a little bit of peach color resin in the same way. And I'm going to let it flow for this part. If possible, add a line right here. Looks beautiful. I let both the parts get mixed first. And then I do want to have a lacing effect in this part. So I will use my heat gun and gently pop out all the bubbles. And then I'm going to heat just one color in this way. It's done. And using a hair dryer or a pipe, you can give it a gentle blow in this way. As for this corner, I'm going to add a lot of gold. Spread it from this side to all the corners. And then finally, I'll top it up with the medium size stones in this way. So after an hour, I have decided to remove the masking tapes so that I may get a smooth edging from all the sides. So I expect that the resin has taken its shape till now. So from one side, I'll start peeling off the masking tape without disturbing the resin in any way. So as soon as I start peeling off the masking tape, the hard edges starts deforming. So now here it is finally done, and you can clearly see how beautiful and smooth the edges looks. So now friends, I will cover it up using my box and let it get dry for at least 24 hours and let it cure completely. Now friends, after 24 hours our resin has got cured completely. So this is how it looks. The upper surface is smooth. From this part you have crystals right here. Just I can feel the glitters which are on the top. Other than that, we have received a very nice clean edge from all the sides as we removed the masking tape right on time. So now friends, it's time to do our second layer, and before doing that I'm going to try some acrylic colors and draw few golden, bronze or orange line to make it look much more natural. So I'm going to use my Fevicryl acrylic color. This is antique gold, and using a brush I'm starting to draw a gold line. You can also use marker if you want. Now I'm going to use bronze acrylic color. I'm also planning to do a bronze line right here. And I want this one to look thick. Now in the same way, I have mixed some more clear resin, divided into separate cups, and in my first cup I'm going to mix mica powder, and this is how it looks. So by my observation, mica powder is just like very fine glitters that gives color to your resin, but they are also transparent in nature. So this is how the mixture of mica looks. Now gently using the same ice cream stick, I'm going to add just a line in this way. So you can clearly see how beautiful and transparent look it has. And now I'm going to add the same color glitters in the mica powder resin in this way. Mix it very well. So now this is kind of dark and thick. I'll pour a gentle line from this side. Now I'm going to add golden glitters in the clear resin, and I think this much would be enough, and make a very thick consistency of this golden glitters and the clear resin, as you can see here. And then using an ice cream stick, I'm gently going to add it on this side. So now friends, I think it looks quite good. I've let it get dry in this way, and I think I'm going to draw the bronze line once again and even this gold line once again because it is not visible. Let it get dry for more 24 hours. From the sides, I did decide to use glitter, and this is how beautiful the golden glitters look. So this is one of the best tricks you can do with your geode art. Give the sides a golden finishing touch or glittering touch, or else you can also do it white or black if you want to keep it plain and simple. But finally, this is how beautiful our geode art looks. I have to say friends, the pigments were amazing. They work amazingly good as compared to the price they have offered. So friends, do check out all the materials from the description box below with the links from where you can also buy them online. Friends, if you did like this video, try watching more videos from the same playlist. The link is given in the description box below. And friends, do tell me in the comments below, how did you like this painting? And if you do like my paintings, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.